Welcome everyone to the personal finance challenge called FIN533. In this game, you will step into the role of everyday individual navigating the ups and downs of the money management. Your goal: build wealth, avoid financial pitfall, and make smart choices that lead you to the financial freedom. But first, let's talk about what personal finance really means. Personal finance is all about how you manage your money, earning it, saving it, spending it, and investing it. It covers budgeting, handling debt, planning, and protecting yourself against unexpected events. In short, it's the set of skills that help you live comfortably today while preparing for tomorrow. You guys might want to know why is personal finance is important. Well, without a plan, money can slip away faster than you think. Smart financial choices like saving regularly or investing wisely can grow your health over time. Poor decisions like overspending or ignoring debt can lead to stress and financial hardship. In this game, you face real-life scenarios like paying bills and taxes, deciding whether to save, spend, or invest, handling unexpected events like medical emergency or car repair, seizing opportunity like promotion, side hustle, or investment. Each decision you make will shape your financial journey. Will you end up debt-free and thriving or struggling to keep your budget balanced? Remember, this isn't about just about winning, it's about learning. The choices you make here mirror the one you face in real life, so think strategically, plan ahead, and don't forget to have fun. Alright, let's shuffle the card, roll the dice, and see who's ready to master their
Our
money.
board game consists of 6 main components: the game board, money, player token, dice, property cards, and special cards. The game board is the main playing area where players move throughout the game. It is divided into different tiles, including property lots, utility bill tiles, tax tiles, special card tiles, as well as the start and finish points. Next is the money, which is used to buy houses and buildings, pay expenses, and receive rewards throughout the game. The player token represent each player and are used to move around the board based on the number rolled on the dice. Next is the dice. This game uses 2 dice and players roll them to determine how many tiles they move each turn. The property cards also play a crucial role. They provide information about each property, including its purchase price, brand, and ownership details. Players use these cards when buying properties and collecting rent from other players. Lastly, we have the special cards. These cards introduce unexpected situations or rewards, making the game more exciting and unpredictable. Here are some examples of the situation in the special cards. The first situation is when a player's car breaks down unexpectedly and they have to pay 800 ringgit for repairs. Another situation reflects how young adults can sometimes be careless. In this card, the player's phone falls into the water and needs to be repaired, causing them to lose 300 ringgit. Another card says, "Oh no, you fell for an online scam," so the player loses 500 ringgit. However, not all cards are negative. For example, one card rewards the player with 2000 ringgit after winning a lucky draw. The player can then decide whether to spend the money or invest it in ASB or another investment option like gold investment. Another positive card is receiving a scholarship, which rewards the player with extra money. Lastly, the player gets promoted at work and receives 800 ringgit salary bonus.
Now, you guys must be curious how to play this game. Now, I'm gonna tell you the rules and ways to play Finance Frenzy. Finance Frenzy is designed for 2 to 4 players. And the first rule is every player begins their journey at the start first with starting allowance of 2000 ringgit in cash. Secondly, players will take turn to rolling their 2 dice to determine exactly how many space they are moving during the game. So, the third one, whenever your token land, you must follow the instruction of that tile. For example, it land in the property lot tile. If you want to buy it, you can buy it. If you don't want, it depends on your decision. So, the fourth one is the game ends when all players cross the finish space. But the first one that cross the finish space doesn't mean they win. The ultimate winner is the player with the highest total wealth, which combine your remaining cash, your saving, or even the asset that you purchase. So next, I'm going to tell how we are going to play the finance frenzy. So let's say we have player A. A. She rolls a dice and she got a 4. And her token player land exactly on the green income tile. And bam! She got 500 ringgit as her monthly allowance, which bring her cash up to 2,500 ringgit. And she feel like, oh, I'm rich. But on the very next
Her
turn,
token player land into a saving deposit tiles. This is where she need to decide either to save her money or to keep the money to herself. But now she decide to save the money for future emergency, which is a good decision from her. On the next round, she fell into a special card round where she got a backlap where, oh no, her laptop suddenly that's not working, that need to repair, that cost over 400 ringgit. But because she just saved her money before this, she now have the money to cover the loss that she faced right now. And she continued the game until she reached the finish tile. There is where the winner is decided by looking into how much money cash they have, how many saving they have saved, and how many assets have they collected throughout the game.
now I will pass to my other teammates to explain the further details.
From the gameplay, we can see that our board games help players learn about personal finance in a fun and interesting way. First is budgeting. During the game, players have to manage their money carefully. They need to decide when to spend, save, and invest. If they spend too much money at the beginning, they might not have enough money when unexpected expenses come later. So, this teach players to think before spending and plan their money wisely. Next is saving. The game encourages players to save some of their money instead of spending it all. By doing this, they will have enough money when they face emergency, like medical expenses or laptop repairs. This shows why saving is important and why it's always good to have some extra money set aside. The third lesson is investing. Where players land on an investment space, they will throw an investment card. Sometimes they will make a profit and sometimes they might lose money. This helps players understand that investing can grow their money, but it also comes with risk, so they need to think carefully before making that choice. Besides that, the game also helps improve decision-making skills. Every decision players make will affect how much money they have by the end of the game. This will encourage them to think ahead and make better financial choices. Overall, Finance Frenzy showed that every financial decision has its own consequences. We hope this game can help the university students put good money management habit and feel more confident when managing their finance in real life.
Now, I would like to show you our digital prototype of Finance Frenzy. We designed our board game using DaVinci, where we created the game board, property cards, special cards, money, and other game components in a simple and visually appealing way. These elements come together to create an interactive experience where players buy properties, manage their money, and respond to different financial situations. Every decision they make affects their progress, encouraging them to spend, save, and invest wisely. Our goal was to make personal finance more engaging by allowing players to apply financial concepts in a fun and practical way. In the future, we hope to add more special cards based on real life situations, such as earning extra income from a part time job or unexpectedly replacing a broken laptop. This would make the game even more realistic and relatable. In conclusion, we hope Finance Frenzy encourages students and young adults to develop better financial habits while enjoying the learning process. Lastly, we would appreciate any feedback or suggestions to help us improve our game.